Hello, it was Power here to review the Kamen Rider Ghost DX Deep Slasher. So yeah, the Deep Slasher is a repaint of the Sunglass Slasher, and it's also the primary weapon of Deep Spectre. And because of that, it's literally in the same box layout. I'm very glad it does not have a flap. So here we have Deep Spectre right there, the Deep Slasher. I really like all of the effects and backgrounds and such. There's a rendering of Deep Spectre, the two modes. Here we got Deep Spectre with the sword mode there. Gun mode. Panning back in. And everything that you can do with it, basically the same functions as the Deep Sunglass Slasher. I prefer Deep Slasher, it's more to the point and a lot faster to say. It's to the point that even the carton that's in here is the exact same. It still has the two icon slots. So here we have the Deep Slasher out of its box. Yeah, I don't think there's much we need to cover. This is just a repaint of the Sunglass Slasher in a cooler color scheme, in my opinion. I really love the shade of blue that's on this toy. Like, I really like this blue. I feel like I say that with all shades of blue. I just like the mix of purple, blue, and red. I really like how the red is a lot darker compared to the Sunglass Slasher. It is disappointing they removed, or they like replaced the orange with this red. I get it, but like I kind of would have liked if there was still some orange. I get they did it just so then it actually looked different. At least this color stays the same. But other than that, it's the same toy. Like, I'm not gonna be like, whatever. Obviously, we can actually change to gun mode. It's still not the greatest, just not the greatest, but whatever. Obviously, the only new piece within here are the glasses, or the sunglasses, because now they're more... Honestly, I get what the Sunglass Slasher is going for, because they're more default glasses, but I kind of prefer these ones, especially because there's actually a nose piece. I appreciate the nose piece a lot, because it actually makes lifting these a lot easier. And also, I really do like the pointiness of it, because obviously to go with Deep Spectre's design and such. You move icons the same way. Simply hold this down and pop your finger through. The same mechanisms as to how the icons work and such. The battery or the camera wants to overheat, but I won't allow it. So again, it's basically, see, like, the thing is that this red, see, this wasn't orange, so like they could have still made this orange and still have this red, but yeah, we don't have this piece anymore, but like, honestly, again, I kind of prefer the glasses on the Deep Slasher. But yeah, it's just a lot of it's just a recolor, but not a bad one. And I guess to be consistent, we'll compare it with the gun hand. Jeez. I keep forgetting about that. So, yeah, the blue's obviously not the same, but obviously the gun hand is basically the same length as this folded in. But yeah, let's get the sounds right away. So again, on-off switch here. This does still require two AAA batteries. the LEDs are at the same place. It's just now instead of red, it's blue or purple. I'll do that again. Yeah, I'll say purple. So I think the attacks are still the same. And gun mode. This one obviously I don't have issues with because I got this one new. Gun sounds. And yeah. However, this actually does have one additional feature for each mode due to this being a standalone release with no icons. So when you hold the trigger down, you get the finishing standby. Then when you let go, you get the Omega Giri, but just with the default, the basic slashing sound. Obviously, Omega Giri being slash. We can do the same in gun mode. Then you get Omega Dama, which I don't know if that's supposed to be shoot or something. I don't know what Dama means. Anyways, so last but not least, those sounds remain the same. So basically, the only difference within this one are just the voices and the standbys. So again, we'll utilize Spectre's icons. Sorry, no Houdini. Obviously, just like the Sunglass Slasher, fold this down. So there's the full Omega Giri. I apologize for not showing the LEDs. I'll make sure to do that. There. Shoot, okay. I think this also is supposed to mean too bright. I'm not too sure. And obviously this standby is a rock rendition of the Sunglass Slasher one, which I appreciate. And then there's the full Omega Dama. So we're done with that. Now let's do the final versions. So obviously we will use the Spectre Ghost icon for these. And then the Deep Spectre Ghost icon, which obviously they did mold this to work. Hit that button as the camera. As I was saying before that got interrupted, they did make these long enough to hit the button here, even though this is still the same mold or the same shape, so they did make it work. Obviously, oops. Obviously, just like the Sunglass Slasher, Mega. Obviously, it works the exact same like Token Boost. I really do like how non-transparent this one is, because I feel like with the black one, I get that like it's a red LED, but I kind of did did kind of suck that you didn't really get to see much of the LED. Now, because of the fact that LED is purple, like coming out against red, it doesn't really hide a lot. And then again, again, it has the same light coordinations, which I really appreciate. So obviously that does mean, with this, it does mean you can use Tokon Boost. It does work. And then obviously you can use Deep Spectre in your Sunglass Slasher. So they did make the two work. But yeah, obviously this means that you can't insert this. I just feel like I have to state that. But yeah, overall, my thoughts on the Deep Slasher, I think it's still a pretty neat weapon. Like, it's remotely the same exact thing, which I don't mind at all, because again, like, Deep Spectre literally is supposed to be his counterpart. Deep Spectre is supposed to be the counterpart to Tokon Boost. So, to the point where they have the same exact weapon, I think is actually neat. Because we barely have that equality within Rider and such. Like with Gates revived to like GO2. Gates got his final form in a V-Cinema. Or V-Cinex. I mean, Spectre did too, but I mean, like, show-wise, we barely, like, see the secondary rider be on par with the main rider. Literally. So, for this to actually be a thing is really cool. Obviously, like, if I have to say, I genuinely do like the sounds a lot more than the Sunglass Slasher. Plus, this one has 2 more additional sounds than the Sunglass Slasher by just holding the trigger. I don't know, I just feel like it's actually kind of more convenient, so then I don't feel the need of having to load in icons. Also, again, I just like this color scheme a lot more. I like the design a lot more. I got this one for like $4 cheaper than the Sunglass Slasher, and again, I got this on sale on HLJ new. But I will say you don't need it unless you absolutely like Deep Spectre, or you just like Spectre as a whole. If you have the Sunglass Slasher, you don't need it, especially because this thing does not include any icons. I'm surprised it doesn't. But again, I'm glad it doesn't, just because, you know, I really like that. Also, it's just like this one actually, you know, like what I said, because I actually got this one new, this one actually functions well, unlike my Sunglass Slasher. But, you know, at least you can dual wield the 2 weapons now, I guess. But, yeah. Pretty skippable toy, but I like it. So that'll have to do with this review. So this is Power, and I'll leave people. Bye.